Hey Virgo, welcome to your general tarot reading for February. This reading is for those with Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Messages are general and come through for those who need to hear them, so if this doesn't resonate, feel free to check out your other placements. Before we get into it, I just want to note that energy is fluid and doesn't always come out super clear cut. You may resonate with one part, different parts, or the whole reading that comes out today. Just trust what feels right for you. You know your situation best. Now, with that said, let's get into your reading. Does Virgo need to know about the remainder of February? What does Virgo need to know about the remainder of February? Got your card coming out, Virgo. Last one. What does Virgo need to know about the remainder of February? What does Virgo need to know about the remainder of February? What does Virgo need to know about the remainder of February? Okay, we've got some cards. What does Virgo need to know about the remainder of February? What does Virgo need to know about the remainder of February? Okay. Alright, interesting so far. Okay, so look, with Virgo, you are feeling like you've been putting a lot of effort into something, whether it be a relationship, a career, education, friendship, anything like that. If you have been putting a lot of effort into something and you're kind of just feeling like you're not getting anywhere with it, you feel like, it's kind of like, oh, what's the point? Like, it's not even going to work out in the first place. But then you also, so you're also, I think, going through a period of unhappiness because of this. So, you're feeling like your efforts aren't really worth anything. And this is kind of sending you into a little bit of a depression. Feeling like that lack of motivation, feeling like you don't feel like the sun. You don't feel like you're shining. But yeah, I think you're definitely quite upset about having something not work out for you for the remainder of February. And we'll clarify it and we'll jump into it a little bit more. But there is also a cycle, which I will clarify. There's a cycle that you have been kind of going through for a while now, and it might be this cycle of feeling like things aren't working out for you. So it'll be interesting to look into that further. And then we've also got this Page of Cups and the Magician that came out. Now, to me, this is kind of saying you've manifested a new opportunity. Okay, you've manifested a new offer of some sort where somebody like kind of comes forward, and it could be romantic, it could be friendship. You are really wanting just to like have someone new around, or just to have people around you at this time. But yeah, so that's the basis of it. Now we'll clarify it and get into it a little bit more. So clarify the Seven of Pentacles. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here? Why is the Seven of Pentacles here? Okay, so it's something that you're passionate about. Why is the Sun here? Nine of Pentacles. What else do we need to know about this energy? That's far too many. We'll have a little glimpse at them, but interesting. Okay, so it's like you're super passionate about something. It doesn't go the way you want it to, and so you kind of feel like you're you can like you can only kind of focus on what you've missed, not what's right in front of you. All right. So let's put that back. But yeah, so what this is also talking about, I think you really wanted something that you were passionate about. It didn't go the way that you wanted it to, and I think you're having to use a lot of internal strength to kind of get yourself out of this slump about this situation. Somebody definitely does want to offer you something, that's for sure, and I think that's the one that you've manifested as well. But I think, yeah, just whatever it is that you've worked really hard on, just know that you do have the inner strength to deal with this situation, okay? You might not have gotten the outcome that you wanted, but it doesn't mean that you're not going to get other things in the future. You know, this is just one thing. And remember, rejection is redirection. So try focusing now on what you do have, what you actually do have to hold to your name right now. Things that you are proud of that you've done. You know, not everything's ever going to work out. So focus on what did work out and look back at those memories and really try and be kind to yourself when you're doing that, because you did work really hard. You can't just overlook all the work that you put into this. You put a lot of work into it. And even if the outcome doesn't turn out the way you want it, it doesn't take away from any of the work you've done. Okay? Now, let's jump into this other energy that's here. The Page of Cups and the Magician. Okay, well that flipped out very quickly. King of Cups in reverse. What does Virgo need to know about the Page of Cups and the Magician? Does Virgo need to know about the Page of Cups and the Magician? Oh, more pages. Ooh, okay. King of Cups, the Star, and the Page of Pentacles. What else? Ace of Cups reversed, Judgment reversed, and the King of Pentacles. Alright, now, what this is saying, you have, okay, what it is that you want, you have manifested it, but I don't think it's not gonna come out exactly how you want it to, okay? There's some interesting energy that's behind it. So what you want, you do want an offer of some kind, maybe an apology or a message or something like that. Could be a romantic offer, it could be a friendship offer. And people do want to give that to you, but I think, I don't think it's going to turn out the way that you want it to. Because I also got this with the King of Pentacles, Judgment in reverse, and the Ace of Cups. This is saying no new start with this person, whoever this is. And again, there's a King of Pentacles and there's a King of Cups, so it's two distinct energies that are kind of coming out here. But yeah, so it's almost saying this is the wrong choice, this person. There's no new start, no new emotions here, nothing of that kind of thing, which is really interesting because it is the King of Pentacles. there's no new start and no new, like the choice has already been made, and it wasn't what was gonna awaken you more. I will go to the world and see what this is as well. But yeah, it's like whatever you want, it might come through a lot slower than it's meant to. It's gonna take a while to get here. It's gonna take a while for you to get your happiness and for this manifestation to kind of work. Alright, it is gonna be slow moving, but it will come eventually. I'm just gonna move these ones over here. And we'll get into the world. What does Virgo need to know about the world? What does Virgo need to know about the world? What cycle does Virgo need to know about? Well, yeah, so you are trapped in a cycle of some sort. A karmic cycle. What does Virgo need to know about the world? Oh. Okay. Balance. Man, a lot of cards. Have a quick look at them. So there's definitely heartbreak and feeling like you're not in your element. Feeling left out in the cold, isolated, resisting change, but also, yeah, it's like resisting change, but being ready to move. Unhappy home. I think you just really want a new start somewhere. A new start with like, where you don't constantly feel like left out. But the cycle that you're being trapped in it's one to do with paranoia, actually. You might be very prone to like thinking the worst in situations, expecting that something really bad or something really intense is gonna happen. But I think you're starting to actually release this paranoia, and you're really starting to find balance within yourself. So I think you were stuck in a cycle for a while where you'd be very prone to just like thinking paranoid thoughts on a loop almost. You'd be very, very it would just keep going around and you'd keep being paranoid about things. One slight mishap and it's like the end of the world. You definitely had a lot of anxiety about these issues. But this is coming to a close now. 100% it's coming to a close, and you are going to be able to find balance. Just remember that you need to find balance in mind, body, and soul. So look where one of these is kind of out of whack, and that's where you need to be putting your energy into. So you need to be like trying to find balance in wherever it is that you're lacking balance, whether that be mind, body, or soul. You need to nourish yourself in the area that you need this growth in. What else does Virgo need to know? What else does Virgo need to know? What else does Virgo need to know? Maybe nothing? What else does Virgo need to know about February? Yeah, so there is going to be some healing that kind of takes place in your life. Healing from this paranoia. I think it's been a real struggle for you. Just like worrying about what other people are thinking. Assuming the worst. But in reality, it's because you weren't stable within yourself that, like you didn't have that base foundation that you could go back to and rely on. there anything else that Virgo needs to know? Anything? I swear, always, so many cards always come out. Okay, well, I'm just going to put them back because that was too many. And I will pull some advice for you now about this situation. Going to be using Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. Okay, now, what advice does Virgo need to hear? One more. What advice does Virgo need to hear about these situations? What advice does Virgo need to hear about these situations? What advice does Virgo need to hear? Yeah, these cards are really difficult to shuffle. Oh, far too many. Come on, universe, what advice does Virgo need to hear? It's like it doesn't want to give you advice. Oh, there we go. Broken heart and caring connections in reverse. All right, let's read these out. Number 9. Okay, this is beautiful, by the way. So you've got broken heart in reversed with number 9. The broken heart reversed marks a time of renewal and hope. The pain and trauma are behind you now, and you can trust that greater joy is on the way. Whatever has happened to hurt you in the past, you're now free to move on. The universe has much better things in store for you. So finish letting go of any residual grief and open your life to your new self-loving intention. Joyous connections will follow. I release the pain of the past and live with compassion for myself. Love heals and renews me now. There's that one. Which, you know, that was the same as the 3 of Swords coming out in reverse. You know, it's saying that you're actually being able to move on from the past pain now. And now we've got number 14. Caring connections in reverse. Right there. This card reversed signals a break in communication or a parting of the ways for two people. Whether romantic, social, or business, the present connection seems to be at or close to an end. If this is the case, consider what healthy action needs to be taken to move on. As difficult as a parting may be, it can often lead to bigger and better things. Keep in mind both the logistical and emotional aspects of leaving this connection behind. Make plans, vent your feelings. Always remember, with every ending, a new beginning is at hand. I open my heart and life to truly caring connections. The ideal friend and partner is coming to me now. There you go. So better things are coming your way, as both of them are saying, which is really awesome. It does look like things are going to be looking up for you. It's like even with that sun in reverse, that kind of like depressed energy, I think that is coming to an end now, which is awesome. And there are going to be much better things on the way for you, Virgo. Just got to keep staying strong. Well, that's everything for today, Virgo. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If it resonated, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you next time.